Hello everyone, this is Bhumika Parekh from Leal Public School and today's topic is non-finite, which is a grammar topic. It is very much related to the verbs. So before getting to non-finites, we need to understand what a verb is and then the types of verb, and then we can go to the main topic. To begin with, I would like to introduce you to verbs. Verbs, as you all know, are action words or doing words. जो words हमें किसी भी एक action के बारे में बताते हैं, they are called as verbs. And you might be very much clear with the classification of verbs, that is main verbs and auxiliaries. Main verbs are the main verbs of the sentences and auxiliaries are the helping verbs of the sentences. I am dancing on the stage. Okay, if I take a sentence, I am dancing on a stage. Okay, so dancing is the work that I'm actually doing. Okay, so this is the main verb and this is a verb that is supporting this word, or it's giving us more information about the whole sentence with respect to the verb. Then this is the auxiliary or the main helping verb. Okay, this was a brief description of what verb is and what main verbs and auxiliaries are. Now we are going to the main topic of today, that is finites and non-finites. To understand non-finites, you need to first understand what is a finite. Finites and non-finites are also subtypes of verbs. Verbs के subtypes है finites or non-finites. First, we will basically see what are finites, and then we will go to non-finites. What is a finite verb? A verb is basically a sentence, is a part of a sentence that gives us information about the subject. ठीक है, सब्जेक्ट के बारे में वो हमको इंफॉर्मेशन देता है. तो बेसिकली दिस इज व्हाट गिव्स अस इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द सब्जेक्ट एंड इट आल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द सब्जेक्ट. वर्ब जो है दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द सब्जेक्ट, दैट it is written as per the subject is. Okay, so basically it depends on three things: tense, number. Okay, it will depend on tense, number and person. By tense, I mean past, present or future. By number, I mean singular or plural. And by person, I mean first person, second person or third person. Okay, these are the factors which depend on which the verb depends. It depends on the subject, and subject के कौन-कौन से aspects पे depend कर रहेगा verb? Tense, number and person. Tense, number and person. Now a finite verb is one which will change according to all three. वो टेंस के हिसाब से भी चेंज होएगा, that will change according to the number also, and that will change according to the person also. A finite verb will always change according to these things. Verb is dependent on the subject. Subjects के aspects जो है, that is tense, verb and person. Sorry, tense, number and person. And finite verb will change according to these. By tense I mean past, present, future. By person I mean first, second and third, and by number I mean singular or plural. with the verb which will change according to all these. Verb अगर इन सब के accordingly change हो रहा है तो that is a finite verb, and if it doesn't change, that is a non-finite verb. Now how it is going to change per thing, like how it is going to change the per tense, per person, and per singular or and plural, that we are going to see. According to tense, if we talk, the changes that are going to come according to tense. Let us take one simple example. I sang, I sing the national song daily. Okay? And then the other sentence is I sang the national song yesterday. I sing the national song daily is one sentence, and the other one is I sang the national song yesterday. Now what is happening is the action which is taking place is singing. The thing which is being sung, the object is national song, but the difference is that this is daily, means this is present tense, and this is yesterday, that means this is past tense. So the verb is sing, and here it is sang. Everything else is same, but the only thing that has changed is that this was sing and this was sang. It has changed because of tense. Because it has changed because of tense, this becomes a finite verb. Okay? If it would have been a non-finite verb, it would not have changed. Now, next was according to person. टेंस के हिसाब से कैसे चेंज होता है वो हम सबने देख लिया. अब हम देखेंगे पर्सन के हिसाब से कैसे चेंज होता है. ओके, as per person it means first person, second person and third person. First person is I and we, second person is you, and third person is he, she, it, they, whatever, or somebody's name. For example, let us take I drink coffee. Okay, this is one sentence which I have taken here. I drink coffee means I is the first person here, and coffee, drink is the verb and coffee is the object. So when I'm saying I drink coffee every day, this is first person. Now let us change it to third person and make it she. She drinks coffee. I drink coffee, she drinks coffee. The verb is the same, object is the same, but there is a change in the form of the verb because of this. Because here it was first person and here it was third person. Because of this, this is changing. That is the change as per person. And the last one which we are going to take is the change as per number. Number are only two, singular and plural. Now we'll see how the verb changes according to them. These are your sentences. Apple is of red color and apples are of red color. Same thing, only difference is this, because of the number. अगर यहाँ पे apples कर देंगे तो उसको R करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि verb जो है वो number के accordingly change होगा. So those verbs which change according to the number, person or tense are known as finites. ठीक है, are known as finite. So I hope finites क्या होते हैं ये आप सबको clear हो गया होगा. Next we will move towards what are non-finites. After understanding finites, let us come to non-finites. Non-finites are basically those verbs which do not change as per the finite change. We understood that their verb is dependent on the subject, and subject has three aspects, that is tense, person and number. Finites are those verbs which change according to these. We also saw that how they change according to these. Now we have to see non-finites, which means that they do not change as per any of these. Okay, they will never change as per any of this. For example, let us take Akash found the office at walking distance. This is normal past tense. Now let's change it into future. Akash will find his office at walking distance. If we look at the sentence clearly, found and find are verbs as well as walking. Walking भी अगर हम देखेंगे तो is a verb, right? But found change into find might have changed into found. But the thing, the verb that didn't change was walking. Walking इसमें भी यही था, इसमें भी यही था. आकाश की जगह पे अगर हम दे कर देंगे तो सिंगुलर प्लूरल भी हो गया, टेंस का भी चेंज आ गया. ठीक है, सॉरी हिज की जगह पे माई कर देंगे तो भी all those things have changed, but this found and find will keep on changing, but this walking will not change. This is a non-finite verb. Any verb that doesn't change with person, tense or number is a non-finite word. Now the confusion is कि यहाँ पे walking distance क्या verb की तरह indicate कर रहा है. तो अब आपको यहाँ पे ये समझना पड़ेगा that non-finite verbs are basically words or verbs which are used generally as adjectives, nouns. They are generally used as adjective, noun and adverb. Non-finites are generally in sentences used as adjectives, nouns and adverbs. So the basic summary of today's class is that any verbs are divided into two parts, finites and non-finites. Finites are those which change according to the subject's tense, person and number, and non-finites are those that do not change according to them. I hope all of this was clear. Another thing, sorry, which you need to keep in mind is that non-finites are non-functional verbs. They do not function as verbs. They are verbs, but they do not function as verbs. They generally function as adjective, noun, and adverb. I hope till this point it was clear. More examples and their usage we are going to understand in the next class. Till then, please go through all of this, and I hope the concept is clear to all of you. Thank you.